What's up, guys? Hi, I'm Tentai again. As we all know, I'm Tentai. See? That's me. Yay. Okay, so, normally I don't do this kind of thing, but, it's popular. It's become popular. Yeah, it's become popular, and this is going to be like a rant video, so whatever. This is a topic that's actually really bothering me lately, and I'm going to turn down my fan. Hold on. Here we go. Anyway, so this is a topic that's bothering me lately, and it's mostly because a friend of mine posted a video of a rant that he did on this one particular person that I'm also going to be talking about, and I advise you go watch that rant too, because it's from a different point of view, and it's a guy, so like his point of view is going to be different from my point of view, but I still have a similar point of view, I guess. Anyway, I'm going to be talking about this chick named Anita Sarkeesian, something like that. And she's been popular recently in media for talking about feminist views and like women being sexualized in video games, and being excuse me, hookah, women like being the damsel in distress all the time, and all this other BS, whatever, what have you. I'm moving you. There we go. That's better. So, in one of her videos, yes, I've done research. I've looked at her Twitter and her videos on YouTube and articles and things like that. So, whatever. I've done my research. I know a little bit more of what I'm talking about, I guess. In her one set of videos, it's, women in videos for decoration or something like that. I'll link you if you want to watch it. You can. I don't really care though. She talks about a lot of video games. I actually have a screenshot, so here you go. And she talks about women being sexualized and damsel in distress and whatever, and all these different types of video games like Mario and Zelda and BioShock and whatever. And she's only showing these parts of the game that's like, I guess you would say they're like the negative parts of the game, and she doesn't bring to light like the positive female reinforced like gender stereotype, whatever, I don't know what you want to call it. I don't care. So I'm gonna go over some of the games that I have next to me that have either strong female roles, strong female protagonists, antagonists, what have you, villains, whatever, characters, strong female things. And I'm not a feminist. I'm not. Actually, I really dislike feminism. I don't even know why it's a thing. First off, spoilers for any of these games, like BioShock Infinite, or BioShock 2, if you haven't played that. I don't know why, you haven't played these. These are good games. So spoiler warning. Trigger warning? I don't know. Maybe? I don't like warnings. So, if you don't like this kind of thing, don't watch, I guess. Is what I can say. So, first off, I have some lists here of games, movies, and cartoons in popular media. My cat just walked in my door. Now she's on my bed. I have to go close my door. Anyway, so I have a few lists here of different media portrayals of women, females, what have you, in different forms of media that, like, are strong and, like, even if they are sexualized, they're still strong. It doesn't matter if we're sexualized. Like, before getting into lists, as a female, I play a lot of male-dominated games, or whatever you want to call them. I don't care. Whatever. And, like, personally, as a female, I prefer to play a game with a male protagonist, antagonist? I don't know. A male lead character. So anyway, I want to play as a male. Because typically, males are the stronger characters. You can do a lot more with males. Females, you have to worry about all these different kinds of... Like, if you put a female in a game and, like, have her rescue or whatever her main goal is be with a female, then it's going to be sexist, and also it's going to be against gay people, and, you know, because the person is trying to save someone of their own gender, so they're automatically gay, and then that starts a whole new shitstorm, and gay people will, like, oh, I'm offended by this. Whatever. I did say trigger warning, so whatever. I'm pansexual, so I don't care. People would care. Why? Because that's the thing. People find things to care about for some reason. I don't know why. People find things to be bothered by. People find things to be triggered by. People find things to annoy them. I don't know. It's like people have this I saw recently in a video that people have a negativity bias in their brain, and they look for things that bother them, like crime, watching the news all the time and seeing all these different crimes and stuff. That's what this is essentially doing, is looking for all the bad things in the video games and not talking about the good things. So, there you go. So, onto these lists, though. We'll leave the video game one for last, because literally that's the longest, like, this is the longest list that I have. So, and the second one is movies. So, cartoons first. Cartoons in popular American media, though. Not, like, anime, because I like anime a lot, so, like, whatever. Going from my childhood, my parents' childhood, further, generations, like, now and stuff. So, we have the Powerpuff Girls. Powerpuff Girls were the awesome three little girls from my childhood that I will always love. We have Teen Titans, because, you know, Starfire and Raven, come on. As Told by Ginger, now, that is a show that I watched when I was really, really young, and I was so connected to it. That's all that has to be said. Rugrats, we have the bitch Angelica. Yeah, I called her a bitch, whatever. She was a bitch. What can I say? Angelica. I loved her, but man, I would never want her to be my babysitter. Family Guy and The Simpsons, which we have Marge and Lisa, both from The Simpsons. And then Lois. Lois is a badass. I don't care what anybody says. She's awesome. I watched a lot of old Family Guy. I don't really like the new stuff, but Lois is a badass. Sailor Moon. Now, yes, that's an anime, but it was also very popular here in America, so that's why I didn't exclude it. The Flintstones. Come on. Wilma. She's rocksome, because they used rocks and everything. She's awesome. And Scooby-Doo, you know, we have Velma. Velma's the nerdy type of girl who's also awesome and solves, like, everything because she's actually freaking smart. And then Futurama. What about Leela, man? Come on. One-eyed, buxom badass. That's all we need in our life, right? So we'll go on to movies now. This is going to be a long video, so sit down and buckle in. Movies. Now, a lot of these are horror movies. Also, they're not necessarily main characters. Also, I haven't seen most of these movies because I like horror movies anyway, and horror movies, yeah, I haven't seen a lot of these. So, Gone with the Wind, I have seen. Star Wars, come on. Everybody's seen Star Wars. If you haven't seen Star Wars, what's wrong with you? Kill Bill. I know that I haven't seen it, but I know that the main character is, like, guns and, like, awesome sword. She uses a sword, doesn't she? I just sounded dumb. Anyway, Carrie, from Carrie, you know, with the pig's blood, and then she turns into a psycho killer, which is awesome. The Wizard of Oz, Dorothy, I guess, is a strong female character. You got the witches, they're strong, they're female. I mean, yeah, the one witch, she does melt, but she's still badass. Misery, I know that chick in that movie causes some hell for some dude, and like she breaks his legs and stuff, and yeah, she's a strong lady, I guess. Pirates of the Caribbean, come on. Freaking Elizabeth Swann, she's like the awesomest. I love pirates, so I'm biased on that. Excuse me. Mommy Dearest. I watched that movie when I was little, and I never wanted to be the daughter of that woman. Just saying. The Bride of Frankenstein. Come on. She's the bride of Frankenstein. Frankenstein. Like, Harry Potter. Hermione Granger. Come on. Hermione Granger. You got Professor McGonagall. She's a badass. Bellatrix Lestrange. Come on. That's all I can say. Also, Hookah Break. You got, I believe her name is Melissa from Saw. Like, she makes it through Jigsaw's jaw trap. I'll have a picture of it, but like she makes it through, and she's like a drug user and stuff, and she's a strong character. I really like her a lot, actually. Salt, the movie Salt. I know I haven't seen it, but like I know of it, so like I know that the main character is a female. She's awesome. Brave from Disney. Come on, Brave, Hercules. I mean, she's not like the chick from Hercules is not a main character. Well, she is a main character. Scratch that. But like, she's the damsel in distress, but she still kicks ass. Look at her, she's amazing. And then we got the Hunger Games, which I have no interest in, but I know that Katniss is like the, main chicky doodles, whatever. And then we got Alice in Wonderland, which I'm not talking about Disney's cartoon. I'm talking about the new one that was made by Tim Burton, and I don't like it all, but she kills the Jabberwocky with a freaking sword. Yeah. Come on. That's awesome. And then we got this marvelous list of video games, which I also have some physical copies, but I also have pictures, so. This is literally titled Games that Focus on Female Protagonists and or Antagonists. Whatever. Female characters, mostly. So, Metroid, Samus, Freaky Flyers. I actually have this game. I actually have 2 copies of this game. Why? Because the Xbox One does not play on the Xbox 360. And I haven't had an Xbox 360 for the longest time. And, so I got it for the PS2. But Freaky Flyers is a amazing game. We have on the front Tracy Torpedoes, which, although highly sexualized, she also kicks ass. Why? Because she's got freaking, like, she's German, and she's like, no, you can't have me. And she's just a great character, and I love to play as her every time because she's like, I'm going to kick your ass. Lara Croft from Tomb Raider. Lara Croft, pixelated titties, triangle boobs. She wasn't really sexualized at the beginning. Well, I mean, she is now, but, like, she was a badass. I wanted to be her. Bayonetta. I know that she's sexualized, but she also kicks ass. So I actually just got that game today with my boyfriend, so yeah. Sonya Blade and or any other chick from Mortal Kombat, because Mortal Kombat. I kick ass at Mortal Kombat. I'm Sonya a lot. She's awesome. That's all I can say. Jill Valentine. Friggin' Resident Evil. Get on that Resident Evil. She's a badass. She's not sexualized at all. Really. And then, like, Ib. From Ib, of course. Mass Effect has some strong female characters. Lollipop Chainsaw. I actually had a high interest in this game when it first came out. I still have a high interest in this game. I'm on the verge of buying it, but not quite. So yeah, she's awesome. She has her boyfriend's severed head on her freaking belt skirt thing, because she's a cheerleader, and that's sexualization too. So whatever, she has the chainsaw and she'll rip into any guy's ass, so I don't care. Mirror's Edge has a great female protagonist. I love Mirror's Edge so much. Psychonauts. Psychonauts doesn't have a female main character. You have the teacher. I don't remember her name, and I just played this game. But you have the teacher, she's awesome. You have the little girl, she's awesome. We need a sequel, that would be awesome. I have Crash Bandicoot here, the Crash series. I actually have almost all of the games, because Crash Bandicoot is my childhood. And, like, you get to play as Coco. Coco's awesome. She kicks ass. And she rides a tiger. I don't see any female characters riding tigers anymore. We need more of that. And then, let's see, what else do we have here? All other games that I can talk about that I have actual copies of, except for American Mickey's Alice. I still need to buy that game, but I've played it so many times. Alice is a badass, and she's not sexualized. She has different costumes, which makes her like, oh yeah, I'm a girl, and I can atone to wearing different clothing for different situations. And I don't know, Alice is a badass. I love Alice. I love that game. That series is amazing. Also, another hookah break. Alright, so, oops, there we go. In a lot of, well, in this particular video that Anita talks in about females being depicted as sex objects, she brings up a game series near and dear to my heart, BioShock. Okay, BioShock 1, she doesn't really talk about. Well, she does, but like, for a split second. BioShock 2, she talks about a lot. Now, extremely biased confirmation here. Love BioShock, okay? Like, I just bought this game today. I have the receipt still in here. BioShock 1 has a few instances where a female stripper is like, yeah, she's dead. Woohoo, she's dead. So are a lot of males. She talks about in this video how some of them are like provocatively like hung up and stuff, and like, so are the males. The males are also provocatively strung up into these situations. I actually have a background for my phone and or my computer of a male like this. Like, okay, yeah, whatever. Just look at the females, not the males, because females. BioShock 2, she talks about. And I don't know if she actually played through this game or not, but Sophia Lamb is like, she's like your main enemy. She's like Andrew Ryan in BioShock 1. Well, not Andrew Ryan, but, you know, I don't want to spoil it. You gotta play this game. That one I won't put spoilers in. But Sophia Lamb, come on. Big Sisters? Those are all females. Yes, you end up killing them, but at the end, I'm not going to ruin it, but if you've played this game, you know what I'm talking about. At the end, yeah. It's just good. It's fantastic. BioShock Infinite, which I'm surprised she didn't talk about. This has Elizabeth in it. She's probably one of the most strongest female characters to come to life lately in any video game series, so why would you talk about BioShock at all? Anyway, I have some other games here that I think she doesn't even, A, probably doesn't even know about, or B, has never even played them, so it doesn't even really matter. Like I said, Freaky Flyers has got some really strong, cool characters. Harvest Moon. Although it's not a strong, like, personality traits are not strong or anything, you also have the option of being either a male or a female. So, that's cool. Like, the video game world is, like, they're catering to both genders. They really are. This is a little known gem for the PS2 that I bought a long time ago. My case is disheveled to all hell. It's called Stretch Panic. I love this game. It has females with big boobs that you can kill to get points. Why? because this game is actually about the 7 sins, like the 7 deadly sins, and like, it's interesting. It has cool stories. This game now, and I'm sad to say that she did not mention this game at all. I love this game. This game is fantastic. It has both females, protagonist and antagonist. Parasite Eve. Parasite Eve. You have Aya Bray, and then Mrs. I'm going to rip into everything and kill everything and set everything on fire. Because I can, mostly. So, this game, I even have the little card in this game still, not filled out or anything. Like, this is weird. Okay, I bought this game for $5. Like, new. So, go get it. It's a good game. But, this is a great game. Why do people only shun the bad games? Like, she's talking about Metroid, the M, whatever it is, Option M or whatever. I'm not a very big Metroid fan, so I can't really be like, oh, I know everything about Metroid. All I know is that Samus is awesome, she's also sexy, and whatever. Me being a female, I don't care. Stick your nose out of my games. I just want to play a game. I want to shoot somebody in the face. And people who are like, you're a female, so you can't be a gamer, or whatever along those lines. I am a female. I love video games. Who is to say that I don't like being a man with a female? Like, I had to rescue Elizabeth. Why? Because she was stuck in a tower. Why? Because she's got awesome powers that people are afraid of. And I don't know. Like, maybe it's just me, but if you feel the same way, like, tell me in the comments. I'm going to leave them open for a while. I probably won't close them, but as a woman who likes video games, I don't care if there's a princess in distress, if there's a female version of a male character like Pac-Man or Miss Pac-Man, or like the characters in Harvest Moon. Like, I don't care. I don't care if games are predominantly male, like Dead Space. I love Dead Space. Bioshock. Love Bioshock. Freaking Slender Man. Come on. It's not even... That's an indie game. I love indie games. Let's not get into the collection of indie games in which I have and or play, because that is a totally different video, and I can go off on a tangent. But I'm serious, guys. Feminists. Whoever. Keep making good games. I don't care about the characters or whatever. As long as the game is good, I'm going to play it. I'm going to like it. If it has a good story, if it has good mechanics, if it has good whatever, I'm going to play it. And I think that's what's important. As a gamer, you're supposed to like the games that you play, not care about who you're playing as, what the characters and the side characters or whatever are going through. Like, she talks about women, like prostitutes, being depicted in like Red Dead Redemption and like Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto, really? Grand Theft Auto, for real? Like, I think what she thinks is that men are depicted as all strong, powerful, whatever, blah 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 blah, and females are just like, oh, they're prostitutes, or they're this, or they're that. That's real life, though. A lot of women are prostitutes. Why? Because a lot of women have to be prostitutes. Why? Because a lot of women go through, like, drug issues and stuff. And that's just the reality of it. Like, you can't live in a false reality to where you don't think that men are, like, pimps and stuff. That's a thing that happens. That's a real life thing that happens. It's a real life thing. Like, I don't know. It just, this whole situation with all these things that I'm reading and watching and my friends talking about, like, it's bothering me to the point where it's like, can you not? Can we not? Like, I don't know. Like I said, as a female, I don't care what's in my games. Just make the games good. Just make them good. If they're good, they will come. And if they're bad, well, people are gonna not care about what happens, more or less, because they're not gonna play it that much. Anyway, this is it for now. This is a very long video. I will talk to you guys later. Hopefully more gameplay videos will be coming up soon. I've been going through a lot at my house right now. My mom is sick, my cat is sick. I'm sick in the head right now with everything that's going on. I'm very depressed. So this is hopefully going to help me vent a little bit. And I will see you guys next time, hopefully with some more Bioshock footage. I just got Bioshock for the Xbox 360, so I'm torn between playing it on PC or on the Xbox. Anyway, I will talk to you guys later. This has been Tentai, aka Sarah, over here. Yay. And I will talk to you guys soon. I love you guys. Leave me some comments. I'll talk to you later. Bye.